welcome to the Twin Flame Divine Love Reading for May 23rd through the 29th, 2017. Hope you all are doing well, and I'm really excited about this reading because the energies, my tongue's not working today, sorry y'all. The energies that are surrounding us with the new moon on the 25th, Thursday 25th, and it's in Gemini, right? So that has to do with the twins. So it should be some amazing energy for us. Some changes. It has to do with communication as well, since we've just come out of that Mercury retrograde where communication was somewhat tough and most of us were out of communication and separation. We shall see with this new moon in Gemini if communication does come about. I will be doing a reading for that as well, and hopefully I'll be able to fit in a healing. Right, as usual, the cards have been pre-shuffled and prayed over, so we receive clear messages on how to proceed this week with the union. Like I did the last reading, I still feel that the masculine and the feminine have the same energy surrounding them. It's just they may be dealing with the energies differently. So I will read the card for both masculine and feminine if there are differences in what's going on for them. So I'm sending love through this reading to everyone who is working on their union, to the collective. All right, so this first card is the basis of the relationship and our relationship with love this week. And it is 5 of Autumn. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change. Feeling challenged by money issues. Okay. So we're still having the challenge of our abundance. Some of us worrying about it. Wondering how we're going to get to where we need to go, right? So I'm feeling for the masculine. He's reaching out finally to others for assistance with that communication that's going to come up this week. So, and it could possibly be the feminine. But it's still poor timing for him to actually fully leave the karmic situation he's in. Maybe that's the message that we're going to get. But the basis of this relationship this week and our relationship to love for the masculine is he sees this union as an assistance in helping move him away from his karmic situations, but it's still not exactly time for that major change, but it's definitely moving forward. And for the feminine, I'm feeling the challenge of the money issues more so. And actually also some people reaching out to the feminine for assistance. And because we have our gifts and we are so blessed because of how we pursue the union, we will be of much help to people this week. So at any time you are feeling distance from your counterpart, feminine, okay? You're feeling that distance because he's still working on these things. You use that time to help others, because in helping others, that's truly what our purpose is within this union. And it brings us closer to our masculine. So if we are not hearing from him this week, some of us will, because of the Gemini energy and that communication and being out of that Mercury retrograde. For some who do not, focus on helping anyone else who reaches out to you. And that's definitely if it's someone else who is trying on their union and on their path. But our relationship to love is we're still working on it. And some are feeling challenged, but it is moving forward. And then the energies to be aware of from the past that will be surrounding us this week is Prince of Summer. Romantic, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious. Falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Okay, so for the masculine, these are his past energies that are surrounding him this week, is trying to stay grounded. It's a very emotional time. everything that's gone on in the past for him up to this point has been very emotional for him, and he's been trying to stay grounded, and he's going to continue to keep that grounding. That's why he may even ask for assistance. He may reach out. I'm feeling for a lot, this is going to happen this week. And for the feminine, it's that remembering of, you know, how quickly we can fall back in to our relationship. How quickly that the masculine reaches out, and even though we've been upset, we kind of fall right back into it. And it's sudden. Most of the time, yes, it is sudden. They get in touch with you, and there it goes. So as long as we stay away from any past negative energy surrounding the masculine and how he has dealt with this situation, and we just let that go when he does reach out, this will be suddenly falling right back into love, right being, you know, swept off our feet and falling right back into the idea of the union and the beautiful unconditional love. So let go of any negativity from the past that might still be lingering. And you can release that with the moon, right? Okay. The present energies at this time, Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Isn't that awesome? See, here's the communication, and it's in the present. So, don't be deterred by the challenges along the way. That's for the masculine. He's still having those challenges, those karmic blocks. You know, don't be deterred. Keep going. And it's definitely, they're going to keep going because they know this union is very important. They are aware now. They are aware of the feminine and what she has to offer to them. And for us, it's to communicate clearly and accurately. So if they get back in touch with us, just to be calm, clear, accurate on our feelings. We've been waiting for quite a while, some of us, and trying to figure out, you know, when he comes back, how will we react? And the best way is to like I said, let everything go from the past and just start off fresh. So communicate clearly to the masculine also that everything's good. We're not holding any past grudges. We're starting from this point. And give him compassion, care, and understanding. The same that we would want in return, because when we went through this journey, it was not easy. We couldn't understand what was going on. We're still doing that. Things still keep coming up that we have to say, oh, I have to clear that again. It's not fully gone. It's layers upon layers, okay? And it's also for the feminists, those amazing new ideas being implemented. We're still on our next ascension of really focusing on how to get that 5D into the 3D and our life purpose and path. So that's the present energies right now for this week that we will be working on and dealing with. And the future energies that are coming to us, oh, nice. The sun. Plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. Beautiful. And that, the sun to me means the union itself, okay? And I just love those sunflowers, right? I just feel like here comes the sun, right? Okay, so plans that work out perfectly. That is going to be for the masculine. All this planning, everything that he's doing is going to work out in divine timing, in the way that's best for him, okay? And then ours are amazing ideas that lead to rewards and accommodations. And then gratitude for the blessings in life will be the both of us collectively. Because we are a blessing to one another, and we will show gratitude toward one another, toward the divine for such a blessing. Even though sometimes it feels really difficult, it is a blessing. If you work at this, you will receive so much more than you ever imagined. So, this card is what's holding us back, 3D issue. This week, Queen of Spring. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you maintain a balance between work and home life. Very much so. Actually, I think this is both for the masculine and the feminine. believing that we can do this, believing in the union, believing in one another, that there will be that beautiful balance. Wonderful people want to help you, right? So that's for the masculine, reaching out, you know, for assistance. Also for the feminine, you know, let your friends help you. And like I said, through helping others, it is helping you. So realizing this, okay, this is what our blockage may be this week. But now that we know, just being more open to helping others, being more open to having that self-confidence and confidence that we are being guided by the divine and we are able to recognize it. Just keep asking for those signs and synchronicities and follow. Just open your heart and follow. Tell them, whatever you put in my path, I know it's for my well-being and I will follow that and do that. And, you know, yes, maintaining that balance between work and home life. That's definitely the masculine. Work, 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 right? Well, the home life is us too. All right? So that's what we're having to work on. Being balanced within the 3D. Okay? So our positive action for this week, 7 of Summer. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. Okay. So, I believe, for once, the overanalyzing is the masculine. I'm usually getting that from the feminine, but actually that's the masculine. Okay? So, the positive action would be to just go with the flow like I was saying. See what's in front of you, and instead of reacting to something, it's actually you acting upon something that you want to happen. Okay, so instead of getting upset over something that's going on and you think it's going wrong and it's a karmic energy, take a step back and act upon how you want it to be instead of just reacting to it and making a decision off of a reaction. And that's the procrastination too. Okay, start working on this a little bit more and more proactive in the way of making that action instead of reaction. Instead of sitting back and waiting for things to happen to you, move forward and make them happen. Wow, yes. Okay, and for the feminine is making more decisions on how we are on our life purpose. Wow, working a little bit more on our life purpose. Making decisions on how we want it to really reach out in the world. Some of us are already doing it. Some of us are just thinking about it. Others are halfway there, but there's still work to be done on that point. So these energies this week are going to help us to make better decisions based on that. Start making some more decisions. That's our positive action. And what we can focus on in order to help move us forward is 5 of Winter. Walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something that's not worth the effort. Yes, the realization of this. Okay? So for the feminine, realize anything that's not worth the effort. Anything that is not serving you, release it, right? With this moon. Just realize anything that's not worth the effort. Even emotions that just get us so upset and tangled in all the things we think about. Why isn't he doing this? And why is he that? Release that. And for the masculine is fully realizing that what they thought they wanted wasn't the best choice for their happiness. So that was all that karmic situation. At the time, they didn't really know, and now they're realizing it. And in realizing that, making decisions to walk away from the associations, walk away from all those karmic situations. And it's not, maybe not physically right now, but definitely emotionally kind of, I know they've already done that emotionally, but okay, what they're saying is in making those plans to be able to physically walk away. Put your, work on making those plans to actually physically walk away. You've spent enough time. It's not worth making an effort anymore toward these situations. It's now time to make the effort toward physically walking away. And what the divine is surrounding us with, the energies, King of Spring. A financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Wow, beautiful. Okay, so a financial windfall, that would be wonderful for both energies, right? But what I'm feeling with this one is our leadership skills are needed now, feminine, okay? Keep going, keep being that leader. Keep guiding people, moving forward, and which ends up in guidance for the masculine, right? And for the masculine, you're going to have an unexpected supporter of your cause, because now you're going to start making those decisions to what to do, how to act in order to make that physical walk away. But especially now when there's better communication at this time with this moon. So yeah, you're going to have an unexpected supporter of your cause. You may have been very fearful, not knowing who to turn to or speak to, but like it said, this week, you know, reach out to others for assistance, and that's what the divine is wanting you to do. Reach out and you will find an unexpected supporter of your cause. Moving out of these karmic situations and moving toward the union with strength for that unconditional love, to spread unconditional love throughout everything, even toward those karmic situations. Because right now, all the negativity surrounding them is just, it's too much. It's better off releasing it so that unconditional love can heal it. So, and the outcome energies is for winter. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. I've been feeling that way for a couple months now. Okay, so, right. Okay, so they're saying the masculine to try to set aside your concerns because you are supported, like that unexpected supporter, right? So you are. So stop overanalyzing, right? This is their week of overanalyzing, and just kind of rest yourself in the way of, like I said, when something happens, then you take action, not a reaction, okay? Take action, and yeah, and don't be so concerned about it. Let go of the outcome, right? And the expectation. Because you're going to make yourself so tired. Yeah, you can make a decision later, which I was saying, they're going to come up with ideas in order to make that decision to walk away physically. And solutions that come from meditation, that's for the feminine. Feminine going within in order to figure out what is the next step we take on what we are going to heal. And what we release this week and what we ask for. And that moon reading will help us with that. The divine letting us know what we would like to release and what we would like to receive, as well as personally. That's for the collective. So for us as a collective, that will help for all of us to release these things. But then you also have your personal things that you would like to do, to focus on. So try to focus on that. And then see, when I see the need for sleep or vacation, it's kind of like put everything out there and then step back. Take a breather. You've done the work, take a breather. Okay? Set aside your concerns about it and then let it come back to you. That's even about the union for feminine and masculine. If you're worried about the relationship at all, just take a step back and let it move through. Okay, next is the messages from our romance angels. I apologize for any snorting noises from my Frenchie Joy. But she's like my little sidekick, so. My little protector. Of course, she heard me say her name, so don't worry. Maybe one day she'll get on camera instead of me. Get them all right. So, starting out with the masculine reaching out for assistance from others, and the feminine trying not to focus on money issues, knowing it's going to come. Express your love. So this is the basis of the relationship, or our relationship with love this week. Okay, so express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gestures. So this would be saying right about now, communication. So those of us who do not feel it's the right time, we do this in 5D. Others, it's the time. If you feel compelled to, reach out. Feminine, you can reach out to the masculine. Masculine, definitely, we would love to hear from you. Masculine, no, like I said, the feminine is just going to accept it with compassion and care and move forward, leaving all that past behind. Our past is behind us, right, feminine? That's where we're going to start off with, okay? And the past energies of remembering that we can fall in love suddenly, so don't hold on to anything from the past, feminine, right? We'll be swept off our feet when he does come back. And the masculine needing to stay grounded because of the emotional experience he has gone through in the past. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, so open up. We have in the past, but now it's going to be even better. So open up. Give and receive. Once again, there's that communication. Communicate your love, even if it's just on the 5D. But I really feel there's going to be 3D communication coming through this week. Okay. The present with the don't be deterred by the challenges, masculine, along the way. And the feminine, amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. No, doesn't it happen most of the time? These cards I get, it always confirms once again, if we're wondering, is this my, lack of a better, because there's not a twin flame card in this deck, soulmate, right? Yes, this is a past life relationship coming back together. So don't be deterred by the challenges, okay? And feminine, whatever you feel in the way of maybe this amazing idea that's implemented is how you reach out to communicate. It's not always wrong for the feminine to reach out. It's not always chasing. Sometimes the masculine is happy that we do. And it could just be something little, you know, it doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Okay? And the future energies of the sun, plans that work out perfectly for the masculine, and amazing ideas that lead to rewards for the feminine. And the gratitude for the blessings in life for both of us. Bam. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So the divine is blessing this. It's all in divine timing. And you know what divine timing means. Unbelievable results. So let go of the expectation and the outcome. And in the near future, we will have gratitude because we were patient enough to respect the divine timing. And the energy that may be holding us back, honeymoon. Okay, so this to me means working on this moon. Okay, this new moon is going to be really big for the union, for the twins. So even though you may not be together, have that feeling that you are. Realize you are never separated. We are always one with one another. So enjoying this time apart, even though we're physically apart, right? But we're never apart. So realize and getting within there, and even maybe, yeah, that's what I'm saying. During this moon, do a little ritual based on like a romantic thing. You know, even talk to your counterpart like they're right there with you, and do something a little romantic. Yeah, make a romantic gesture. You know, express your love. Make a romantic gesture. Even if, you know, they don't know about it. So you can enjoy this bliss together, right? So you make this romantic gesture during your moon ritual. And maybe also one of your intentions be based on something romantic between the two of you when you do return. But realizing all this in the 3D, because otherwise we're being held back by the, you know, feeling like we're not together, we're separated. We're not separated, we are together. Okay? Enjoy the bliss together, because we are together, just not physically 3D, but we are always together in the 5D. So it might be fun just to make a romantic gesture at that time. Just put it out there. It doesn't even have to be you doing it physically in the 3D. Just put it out there as part of your moon ritual. And positive action, 7 of summer. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision, right? Confusion that arises from overanalyzing, masculine. Flirt. Yes. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. That's just what I was saying, right? Do something romantic, flirty during this new moon. If it's a ritual, you call it, or a ceremony, or anything that you do, if you do with your intentions or anything else, put some flirty, romantic stuff in there, okay? Staying lighthearted. So none of that over-analyzing masculine, right? And, you know, even if feminine were procrastinating a bit or something, you know, just stay lighthearted about it. We're moving forward. Sometimes we get stuck trying to figure out what is it now that I work on, or what, you know. But anything that might be, like they say, red flags, pay attention to the red flags, anything that seems to upset you, even about your counterpart, that's usually what is to be worked on. So pay attention to that. So what we can do to help move us forward is walk away from dishonest association and realizing what you thought you wanted isn't your choice for happiness, masculine. And then feminine, figure out what's not worth the effort, as well, the masculine. These things are not worth the effort. Those karmic situations are not worth the effort of fixing, right? So that's what we want to do, move forward very soon, right? Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, very soon. So now's the time, okay? Very soon to me means Thursday the 25th, the new moon. Let go of those things that are no longer worth the effort. Those relationships. Release them. And realizing even though you made the choices you did, you can move forward from those choices to ones that actually make you happier. That is what life is about. Okay? It's not about getting into one thing and it's a life sentence. This life is meant to be experienced. To get out there and to try everything. I've always said life is like a buffet. You try it. If you don't like it, put it down. Walk away. Try something else until you find what you like. Okay? We're all adults. We can handle it. Everyone is having their own experiences. And no matter what, if you're in a relationship with someone, they are getting an experience out of it as well. Okay? They're meant to be. These karmic relationships were meant to be to learn, to heal, and to help the union to be stronger when it comes into union. Okay, so what the divine is surrounding us with, a financial windfall, awesome. Leadership skills are needed now, feminine, and an unexpected supporter for the masculine. Boom. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. That's what I was saying. That's part of that card saying, you know, with the outcome about just putting it out there and then rest. Take that vacation. Just put it out there and then have faith, trust, and let it go. Okay? Because there's divine timing, right? That divine timing is at work there. So the outcome of I said the 4 of winter, set aside your concerns for now. Masculine, just do what needs to be done and don't worry about it, okay? Try not to control it too much. The feminine getting solutions from meditation, and then step away from it, okay? Wedding, that's the outcome, y'all. This situation involves marriage. What better outcome could there be? The union, okay? So this week, we have this energy surrounding us if we work on these things and we fully let go. But it's still the realization that, yes, we are already in union. We are already married. And then we just want to plant that in the 3D. And that's what we're working toward with all this ascension. Okay. So, what the fairies want to tell us about this week and what we can focus on and help us out. A lot of times that after I do these, then I can look at them and then the cards themselves, like each row tells a story as well. Like, this is a past life relationship. Flirt. Very soon. Let go of the control issues. It's safe for you to love, so let go of any control. It's worth waiting for with this divine timing. Express your love for this in a blissful way, right? For this wedding and honeymoon. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that. So it's past life relationship. Yes, it is. Flirt. Be lighthearted. Very soon decide exactly what you want. But let go of the control issues because it is safe for you to love. So there's no need for control. Divine timing is at work. Express your love for this union, for the honeymoon. Beautiful. Okay, where am I? All over the place. Here, I'm just doing this way. I'm trying to fan them out so I can see them better. And it just looks prettier too. You know me, my wacky spreads and artistic part. Okay, and one last one. Alright, so the basis of the relationship with love this week is reach out to others, masculine, feminine, not worrying about money issues so much, and then go ahead and make the romantic gesture and let go. As you surrender the need to control, once again, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So the basis of this relationship and our relationship with love is just letting go. Surrender the need to control. This is for both of us. Because when you release the outcome, expectations, it all happens rapidly. You attract it rapidly because you're not putting all that energy around it like doubt. When you have faith and trust, you just let it go and say, oh, I know that'll happen. Of course. Here we go. Get some exercise, and that's the past energies of feminine remembering falling in love can happen suddenly. You can come back very quickly. Start from there. And the masculine needing to stay grounded because of the past energies. It is safe. Open your heart to give and receive and get some exercise. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. Yes. So this card this time to me is as your body becomes stronger. As we each become stronger, the union becomes stronger. We feel stronger in all ways. So the more we release any past negativity, realize, have faith that is going to be amazing as we go. Just get better and better, and it is safe to give and receive and have that balance. We will become stronger and begin to feel stronger in all ways. Usually I pull a crystal when this card comes up, but since it's also past energies, I'll let it go, and I'm going to pull crystals at the end. Okay. And the present, the Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred by the challenges, masculine. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented, feminine. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. Autumn. And this doesn't necessarily mean autumn, but in the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. So right now, we are working with our intuition and inner child in order to reap wonderful harvests of abundance. So we are working on that right now. Everything we are doing now in the present will reap this wonderful harvest of abundance. So keep your eye on the prize, right? Keep working and keep speaking with your inner child and doing the inner child work. And it could be autumn that it all comes together. Quite possibly. Okay. And for the future, the sun, the union, plans that work out perfectly, gratitude for the blessings of life, waiting for that divine timing, affirmations. To lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. Yes, stay positive. While divine timing is at work, we're having patience for staying positive because we know the outcome is the union, the sun, and the plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations and gratitude for the blessings in life. So what's holding us back in the 3D and something to pay attention to? Dietary change. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. And when I get this card, I see it as are you digesting? How are you taking in what's happening around you in the 3D? Improve that. Stay positive. Also realize that a lot of the things are just illusion. It's just illusion. Poking at us. Ego. Okay? So take a step back when something upsets you and look at the situation. Not necessarily the person. The situation. So you can work on that inside yourself. Because if it's upsetting you, then it's something that needs to be worked on. So whatever way you are perceiving things and digesting them. Okay. So positive action. That 7 of Summer. Stop procrastinating. Make a decision. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. Oh, okay. This is what I've been saying. We keep moving. We move forward. We take that rest and send it off with faith, knowing that it'll all come through in the best possible way with the divine timing, right? So perfect timing to keep moving forward. This week is perfect to keep moving forward. And in doing so, that's doing our work for the new moon. All right, positive actions. Walk away from anything dishonest. Realize it's not what you wanted for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. And very soon, clearly decide what you want so you can get it. And children, we always get this card. Plus, you know what it means to me. That's the inner child, okay? So looking within, even more so masculine, to realize, yes, this wasn't right for me. It wasn't right for my inner child. It wasn't right for me. There's no need to make this effort anymore. Choose you and come up with some steps to help you physically move forward. Your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. Yes. If you connect with that inner child more, you will realize your life's purpose and move on. And it's the same for the feminine. Really getting in there, the intuition, pampering that inner child for better intuition, messages from the divine for our life purpose. And the energies surrounding us from the divine, a financial windfall, leadership skills needed from the feminine, unexpected supporter for the masculine, letting go of control issues for both of us, business venture, trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. Now, this is the union, right? But this is also possibly, literally, business ideas and career opportunities, since the feminine is a little bit about finances right now, because we're kind of leading and trying, knowing we need to get certain places and to do certain things and wondering where that money's coming from, but to release that, because trust and follow through. So that's also a part of what I was saying, that just open yourself up, say to the divine, whatever you put in my path, I will follow through. I will trust and I will follow through, and realize that you are supported. Take the step and they will match you and support you and move you where you need to go. And the outcome of set aside your concerns, okay, and leave your decisions alone, to have trust with them. Take a step back, take that vacation from them. The situation involves marriage, right? The union. Everything's okay. Don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way, and that's what I've been saying. Make that step to take that action instead of reaction, right? And then know everything's going to be okay. Don't worry. Don't bring in that control of worry and negativity and ego. Step aside. Take a vacation from the ego, right? Get some rest from your brain, your ego, because everything's okay. All right, now the power of love. What these energies are working us through with love. All right, so our basis of the relationship with love, creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. Illumination, see? This union is illumination. It's light filling others with light as well. Positive, unconditional love, bright light, drowning out the darkness. Our creativity. It gives us strength in our creativity. And that's this week, so creativity is going to be flowing. And our bright light shining. In the past energies, action. There's that action. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. So these past energies, we've taken action. We're going to have action. And we have courage now to express our uniqueness of our soul, right? And in the present, past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. And that is that card saying, you know, yeah, communicate clearly. Yeah. That's that other card as well, saying to let go, to go away from anything that's not serving you, to, release anything negative. Release, and this is in the present right now, this week. I can't say enough with the new moon. That's what we do. Get rid of these past energies. Take that action from the past energies. And the future, tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. And that has to do with waiting for the divine timing. So we are given the loving energy of tolerance to help with our affirmations as well, to know that we will be very grateful. So we are appreciating, right? We appreciate other points of view, which could be our counterpoint, our counterpart, because we sense the love in them and everyone around us with unconditional love. And what's 3D, what's to pay attention to? Respect. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love, yes. Value your counterpart and what they're doing, what their perspective is right now. Just show compassion, care, and respect. Respect where they're coming from, respect what they're going through, because we've been there. It's not easy. So just send respect as well. I like that. And positive action, individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. So we are both individuals, yet one. So realizing our uniqueness, and it's of love. And this is also when we're helping others. We are unique. We are a unique gift to them. Okay. All right. This was telling me as well. Realize we've left a stamp of love on our counterpart. Okay. There's that stamp. So keep sending it. Keep sending that love, that compassion. 5D. And even now with better communication, possible in the 3D. what we can work on to help us moving forward? Willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. Yes. Whew. Compromise any of that ego, right? Definitely. And this was the one about walk away from anyone that doesn't, any negative situations. Okay? You're able to compromise in the end if the end result is love. Which means even in those karmic situations, masculine, you can compromise because in the end it's going to be about love. Just putting love out there. Unconditional love. No negativity, no fighting, no, just unconditional love. Be accepting, respectful, right? And also with the inner child. The compromise with the inner child. That balance. Also a balance of masculine and feminine. Be willing to do all these things. And the energy that the divine is surrounding us with, joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. So they're helping us delight in the love of life and giving us the spirit of fun in everything we do. So try to keep it lighthearted and fun. That's what they're wanting for us. And the outcome, kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. We will realize we are made of love, and we can share our energy with others. That's the whole idea of this union, love, to share unconditional love. And that is atop the wedding, right? That's the marriage. Trust. Set aside any concerns, knowing that this kindness will be felt within the union, for one another, and for everything around us. Okay, now we're going to go to the Whispers of Love cards for messages from the Divine Masculine to the Feminine, and the Feminine to the Masculine for this week. Oh. I think tolerance is a very big gift. Especially within ourselves and for others. Okay, let's see what the masculine wants to say to the feminine. Okay. All right. Saying, choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. The masculine is telling the feminine that he's decided to choose love in whatever he does. He has that choice, and he's choosing that. He's also choosing to love us, his greatest love. And spend time loving himself more. He has a choice as what he should do. He's realizing now he has a choice. He's not stuck in that karmic situation. He has a choice, and what he's choosing now is love. Love of himself, what's best for him. Okay, and for us, because he's realizing to treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. That it's important to have a deep love for someone in order to have this type of relationship. He's realizing this, that he has this choice, and that's what he's wanting to make. And he's treasuring all the things that he loves deeply, including us. And he wants us to treasure our loved ones, meaning him, as well as if we are feeling some type of separation, which we know we're not, but we're, choose to love the people around you as well. These people are a gift. So once you are showing love toward them, the love will return from him. But there, it's also treasuring that inner child, treasuring who he is, and he wants us to do the same. And rest and relaxation is essential. That was in there, wasn't it? In our energies, in our outcome, right? We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. Oh, yeah. Okay, so what he's trying to say is it's a fundamental need to take a break, as in the separation is a fundamental need. He realizes that. He wants us to realize that he's taking this time to work on other things other than the union in order to come back and be in the union. And in that time, there is also time to kind of, like we've said, do what you need to do, then take a little bit of a rest and allow it to come to you. This is what he's telling us. And it's number 42, which is 6, which is love. So it's surrounded with love. Also, when we sleep and we get rest, we will feel his love. He will come to us in dreams. That's been happening for me as well. So, choose love. He's choosing love. He has a choice. He realizes now he has that choice and he's choosing love. And the number is a 3 here, which a lot of times means like party of 3, karmic 3. And he's choosing the one he loves. That's what he's trying to let us know. The one he loves deeply. He's treasuring it inside. He's treasuring himself. As I've said, this inner child represents our counterpart as well. And he's treasuring that. And that this time apart is fundamental to help the feminine realize that it is very much needed. Taking a step back. Still working on what he needs to work on. And then letting it go, like I said. Having faith and trust. And from the feminine, once again, nice. Okay. The union of hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. Okay, so this is what we're telling him. We are this union of hearts. And he's understanding that he has a choice to have that deep love, to love deeply. Right? Union of hearts, right? And then honesty is essential. Once again, honesty is essential for this union of hearts. So being honest with yourself, masculine, honest with the people around you, honest about what you want. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. So if you're choosing that love, we're telling you to then speak truthfully. Communicate your truth to everyone around you. Come out and communicate now. Because when you do so, you are limitless. Okay, so when you realize this union of hearts, it's, what does it say? I always say it too, like it defies explanation. It defies explanation, right? But when you embrace it, you become limitless. There are no limits when it comes to that. When you speak your truth, when you speak your truth lovingly, in a loving manner. And there's the moon there too. So speaking your truth and what you want to the moon. You are limitless. Recognize this truth. Once again, truth. You can do anything you choose to do. Look at that. That was the choice. Choose love. You can do anything. You have that choice to choose love, masculine. So together this time, I was kind of right. We're surrounded by the same energies and kind of the same messages. Intertwined messages. He's choosing love for this union of hearts. He's treasuring this love with honesty. With deep, going in deep and having that truth and honesty. And with this moon. And we are too as well. Feminine is to speak her truth as well. And rest and relaxation. He's saying, yes, there was a time for this. There was a need for this time apart. It was a fundamental need for it, as we know, for the ascension. And when we do all these things, recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. We are limitless. So these are intertwined messages for one another, which I said we are surrounded by the same energies. And the masculine is giving this message out, and the feminine is giving this one out, but they are intertwined. It's the different pieces that we both understand about this journey. All right. So, the next thing that we pull is crystals. Let's do crystals. And I will pull one for the masculine and one for the feminine. Because crystals to me, I do for union, but maybe I'll do one masculine, one feminine, one union, okay? As a collective. For the masculine, we have graphic smoky quartz. Graphic smoky quartz supports all the structures in the body, removing toxic debris and traumatic memories. It keeps you grounded and balanced in physical incarnation while exploring other dimensions. Remember, masculine got the need for staying grounded for everything that's happened to him in the past emotionally. Okay? Lack of trust in yourself and other people creates psychological barriers that lie at the heart of your dis-ease. Your self-esteem is low, creating a deficient immune system. Memories of old traumas have subtly amended your ancestral DNA. At a deep level, you have been compressed and limited. Allow yourself to expand again. This will help take those physical steps toward walking away from anything that is no longer good for you. It will give you back your self-esteem. Okay? Undertake a shamanic journey into the unseen worlds in search of healing. There you'll find the underlying causes of dis-ease and outdated soul imperatives that are affecting your well-being. Outdated karmic soul imperatives, right? Offer yourself the gift of transformation. And that is definitely what he's going through right now. Gift of transformation. Of choosing that love, treasuring it, and realizing why we are apart, because it is fundamental to take that time apart. For the feminine, we have Auralite. All right, here it is. Focus on that. Auralite, the soul connector. Auralite 23 has a sedative effect on the mind, stilling it so that profound healing and conscious connection with your soul, the universal mind, and higher dimensions occurs. You are a multi-layered soul on a course of accelerated spiritual growth. You came to Earth to share your knowledge. You have an ability to move between different dimensions to anchor new vibrations into the Earth plane. The slowness and seeming impossibility of this task have brought disillusionment and discontent. But do not despair. That's that divine timing, right? Finding that tolerance. Raise your own consciousness and others will follow. Like I was saying, help other people out. We are that light, that beacon of light right now, that leader. Recognize that you are an integral part of humanity. Center yourself in inner peace and connect to your higher mind before making a decision. Beneficial contacts come through friends and family. See, letting others help us. It's not so much what you know as whom that accounts now. Oh, that counts now, sorry. And that includes higher beings. So working with our higher beings and others. So like I said, if people are coming to us for help, there's that connection there. And there's that giving and receiving. Aligning to as above, so below, as within, so without, leads to a sense of brightness and immense well-being. Very nice. So concentrate on that, feminine. And for the union, what we both can concentrate on, this one looks really pretty for us. Yes. Lavender aragonite. Environmental healing. Lavender aragonite heals your personal environment and Earth's meridian grid and raises the vibrations of the planet. Become comfortable in your own body and environment. You incarnated to be a guardian for the planet. You are a vehicle for purifying and healing the earth, reminding others that it is a sacred, living being to be treated with respect. Pay attention to where you live within yourself. Do your inner housekeeping and nurture yourself. Okay, that's that inner child work. So for the union, once again, it's working through that inner child work, realizing that's truly working with your counterpart. Become a vehicle for the healing of the environment by opening yourself to higher vibrational energies. Do not participate in anything that despoils the planet or diminishes its resources. Work with your power animal and nourish your inner being. Take no risks and avoid excess. If your environment is unhealthy and disharmonious, it cannot support well-being. Transform it and well-being returns. Right. So this is for the union, the collective. So healing our environment, and we do so by, like I said, if people come to us for help, by shining our light, using your gift, and healing everything around us, and in doing so, we also help with healing the union. And the last card no. Let me pull a flower. Sorry. Get that one in here. Feminine. Should we do one for the union? Let's do it. Okay, masculine. Aw. Reach for the stars. You deserve only the best, and this is all you should focus your attention on for this week. Focus your attention on everything positive, only the best. Very nice. And that is orchid. See my beautiful flowers over here? Oh, feminine, this is awesome. Your wishes are coming true. Sweet pea, that's my favorite scent. What your heart has been longing for is getting closer each day. So with this week, with this new moon, it seems like, we focus on our wishes, our intentions. They're coming closer each day. And reach for the stars, right? Focus on what you desire. So that's this new moon energy. And for the union, release all anger. Yes, any negativity from the past. That's a snapdragon. Don't give power to negative words by saying them. Speak from your higher self and make your communication peaceful and loving. Very gorgeous. So maybe you focus on this snapdragon this week so we can release any residual negativity that's around us. Anytime we get upset, snapdragon. All right. Now, Ganesha, and we will be done, because I like to see, Ganesha loves to give us a gift. So this week, the gift from Ganesha for this union. Whoop, it's going to be 3. All right. Lovely. Wow. Okay. Clear your energy. He's helping us clear all that negativity, right? Release that with the snapdragon. Clear your energy for insight and reflection. So to me this means, okay, we're clear, our energy is being cleared. He's helping us go within in order to shine outwardly. You're going within, you're shining brightly, and it will be reflected back to you by everything around you, including your counterpart. Okay? So, send that love. Send whatever you are feeling within so it can come back to you from everyone around you and from the divine masculine or the divine feminine. That is very nice. All right, y'all. That's the end of this reading. It's going to be an amazing week. I can feel it. A lot of work going on here. A lot of messages. I will be doing the new moon reading to help us realize what we want to release and what we would like to receive as a collective. And also I would like to get a healing in for the new moon in Gemini, if possible. So thanks for stopping by, liking and subscribing, and I'll see you real soon. Take care.